Hello, we do thank God for this opportunity to share with you, by His grace, a little message for the year 2020. We do thank God that every day is a gift from Him, and moving into a new year gives new opportunities and a chance to prove the faithfulness of God, the goodness of God, and the power of God working in our lives. In the world of Living Hope, we're looking to God for a number of missions as we continue to reach out into Africa, into Europe, into South America, and we're just seeking God's grace to reach a number of nations again with the gospel. We know that where we cannot physically be present, we're so grateful for Skype and telephone calls, radio and television programs, which will all help the gospel to be shared. We'll be having our pastor's podcast, and the YouTube channel will also be running. And I thank God so much that there is a team of people ready and waiting to go out into a number of countries. I'm sorry we cannot visit literally every country that we have doors open in, but we will do what we can. And we're so grateful that there are many of you who will watch this little message, and you're working in those countries. You're a native of those countries, and we value you immensely. It's not all about those who come from the UK to visit you. It's ever so much about you serving God. I want to remind you of what Jesus said. He said, "This gospel of the kingdom will be preached in the whole world as a testimony to all nations. Then the end will come." I've said many times over the recent years, there's a lot happening in our world that we feel relatively powerless to make much difference. I'd love to stop an earthquake. I'd love to stop famines. I'd love to stop all the sorts of terrible violence and evil. But what we can do is preach the gospel. What we can do is proclaim Christ. So we'll continue to seek to equip pastors to send the Bible studies and the Bible study teaching to help you effectively communicate the love of Jesus. God so loved the world that he gave his only Son. May 2020 be a year of growth in your personal walk with Jesus. May it be a year of seeing more churches planted. May it be a year of seeing the power of God do miracles in many, many lives. But above all, may we all be ready so that when Jesus comes, we will be able to hear him say, "Well done, good and faithful servant." Thank you for all of you in so many ways involved in the ministry of Living Hope. May God continue to help us play our part in preaching this gospel of the kingdom in this world. God bless you, my wife Elaine, and all the leaders and friends in Living Hope. We greet you and say God give you a very, very successful 2020. God bless you.